Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are at the classic Great Dane location today, the original downtown location.
Downtown Madison.
We're excited to be here. It's a beautiful place, and we'll be chatting with them a little bit later on in the show. But first, I have Colette and Susan with us today, and they are with Pilates on Harrison. Thank you both for being with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. And you guys are truly Pilates experts. You guys have so much experience. It's really incredible, and I want to learn more about how the ideas in Pilates kind of translate into how you live your everyday life as well. Big question.
Yeah. Well, doing Pilates will help you sit up straighter and stand taller. And
I do this in my seat right now.
Breathe more fully, move with better alignment. Can also help you become a clearer thinker and just enjoy life more.
Those are all things we could use.
Well, and I've heard just having better posture makes you look fitter and thinner and makes you feel better just overall.
That's so true.
Yeah. So core is kind of a buzzword that we hear a lot lately. How does that fit in with posture and what you're talking about with Pilates?
You know, a lot of our movement starts with our core, with the center of our body. So if we can strengthen these muscles, we can really stabilize our posture more easily. And this will result in stronger alignment and help with a lot of the problems that go along with poor posture.
And we sit so much.
I know. Or on the computers or looking down at your phones, so it's very important.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned the breath as well, so how does that play into things?
Well, breath is unconscious and
Yeah.
posture is unconscious. We can't really think about how we're breathing all the time. We're trying to answer our emails. That's very important, right? So in Pilates, we try to teach you to breathe in a way that supports your posture. And
Okay.
teach you to sit in a way that helps you breathe better and work the core like that as well. So it becomes a habit, not something you have to think about.
The
like
new
that.
normal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Very nice.
And how would this carry over into like a regular exercise? How is Pilates a little different? How are these techniques applicable or helpful?
Yeah, so, posture is going to be fundamental to all exercise. If you look at a good athlete, they don't run with their knees turned in and their shoulders lifted.
It's true.
They're really lined up well. And because they're lined up well, they have better movement patterns. They swim better, their shoulders are more released, their hips are more released, they can bite better. And the body awareness in general is just very beneficial.
So better function, also probably reduced injury if you're moving in a proper pattern.
Exactly.
So none of us like having injuries to have to work around or
Yeah,
wait
and
out.
Pilates,
Right.
Pilates is really good for recovering from injury as well. A lot of people use it for that reason.
Hey, that's a good point to keep
Interesting.
in mind. Yeah.
I like the idea too that, athletes, or if you participate in other sports or activities, a great addition to, it sounds like, what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure. We have a lot of athletes that come in.
It's only going to help.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like people have the assumption that you've got to be able to like lift your leg around your head or something. Do you have to be that flexible to start Pilates?
It's funny. A lot of people will, be worried about that. I'm
Yeah.
not flexible enough to do it. But Pilates was designed to be tailored to individuals. So if you come in and you are recovering from an injury, we're going to look at what's weak and try to make that stronger so you don't get injured again. If you're maybe a little older and you're worried about this happening to you as you age, we're going to work on some of those things. We're going to work on balance. Or if you're an athlete, we're going to do more advanced work that's going to help your performance and other work. Yeah.
So expanding on Ellen's leg behind the head thing,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of confusion out there about Pilates and yoga. So if you could just touch on the difference between those two, and then maybe how do people get started?
You want to take that?
Well, why don't you talk a little bit about yoga and Pilates, because you've done quite a bit of yoga as well.
Yeah, I have a dance background and I've done yoga, I have that certification too. They have a lot of the same benefits, like posture and breath and those things, but Pilates is really more focused on strength and movement. So it is a little more about how you move well, whereas yoga, a lot of times you're more still postures as you're working on, maybe mindfulness a little more.
Interesting.
Okay.
And how can people get started?
Yeah, at Pilates on Harrison, there are a couple of options. Many of our clients start out by taking a handful of privates. So they'll meet with one of our instructors, and we will assess your physical strengths and your challenges and tailor a program that suits your needs specifically.
I love that. So
Another way that you can go about it is to take a 6 weeks introduction to the equipment series that we offer. You'll learn all the different equipment, the Pilates fundamentals, some of the Pilates exercises. And that's
Get started and learn
Yeah.
it right from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Many different options. Again, this is Colette and Susan with Pilates on Harrison. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank
We'll be
you.
back
Yeah.
with more Girl Talk right after this.